Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Hey guys, as you know, or if this is your first time here, my channel is all about learning and practicing the skills of bushcrafting, prepping, and survival in the wilderness. Now, that's a lot said, but what we do know that bushcrafting, prepping, and survival in the wilderness is a journey. You will always be learning something. It is more or less like being a career student. So, what I want to share with you today is some equipment that I have. As you know, when you start off into bushcrafting, you have a tendency to purchase a lot of gear, a lot of equipment. Well, I have some equipment that I have not used, and I think it is a great piece of equipment for a survival kit or a go bag. Now, this equipment or product is the COGHLANS emergency stove. This is it. Now it comes with, they are called hexamine fuel tablets. But let's talk about how comfortable this piece of equipment would be to carry in the bush. First of all, let's do a quick measurement of it. The length of it is 4.75 inches in length. The width is right at 3.75 inches, and the height (1.25 inches. Now with the stove, the emergency stove, fully opened, the height is 2.75 inches. So that is the dimension of the stove. Now this stove is only 3.6 ounces. It is very light. It is durable, compact, and this is very portable. This can even fit into your cargo pocket. Now you can open this into two positions. That's one position and the full position. So let me put you in focus so that you can see actually how sturdy this emergency stove will hold a pot, cup, or skillet. Okay, so here is the stove. Now, we can open it to position 1. We can fill this nesting cup up with water, and it will hold it. Now, when it comes to our mess kit, it will hold a pot, for boiling water or anything else. And when it comes to a skillet, you can open it to position 2. And there's your skillet. So, I think this is a very good piece of equipment. Again, it's small, it's light, it's compact. You can put it in your cargo pocket. I think it is an essential tool or essential piece of equipment. So now, what I want to show you is the fuel that comes with it. With each one of the COGHLANS emergency stoves, you get fuel tablets, and here's one that is open. You get 24 of these. Now, these fuel tablets are made from formaldehyde and ammonia. And they will burn 9 to 12 minutes. It just depends on the environment. And it burns smokeless. It is very hot. It has a high energy density. So it's very hot. And it does not leave any ashes. So you can light this 3 different ways. The most common way is to light it with a lighter, just by putting maybe 2 into the stove and lighting it. Or you can use a ferrocerium rod. As we know, ferrocerium rod works whether it is wet or not, by removing some of the material from one of the fuel tabs and then striking your ferro rod. Or you can just use some matches. So again, you can use a ferro rod, you can use a lighter, and you can use matches. Now you also can use what is called a fire disc. Now this fire disc is made from recyclable cedar, and it burns for 25 minutes. So you can just put this into the stove, light it, and you're going to have heat and fire for 25 minutes. You can also use what is known as fire sticks. Now these fire sticks are made from fiberboard and wax, so therefore they are waterproof. They burn for about 15 minutes and they are odorless and non-toxic. I have used these before, just out hunting. Break one in half, put it inside of a can, and it kept me warm for at least 10 minutes, and then I start to move on. You also can use this, use an alcohol or a gel liquid in this stove as well. Now, what are the uses of this COGHLANS emergency stove? For number one, it's great for a survival kit. Provides heat and cooking in an emergency, and you can boil your water. So purposes, let's say for example you're out camping and you're at a park and you decide not to use the fire ring. You can just get out of your RV or your vehicle, open up the emergency stove, put in your fuel tab, your hexamine fuel tab, or your fire disc, or your fire stick, and you can make you a nice cup of coffee, tea, cook you a quick meal on it. So it's great for that. If you're out hiking and you want to stop for a break, but you don't want to take the time to have to go and harvest and process any wood, you can use this stove. Again, with the hexamine fuel tablets, or the fire disc, or the fire sticks. If you're bushcrafting, you may wake up the next morning, or that same day your fire may go out, and you may decide you want something to eat before you leave. Hey, it's great for making a quick cup of tea, chocolate, coffee with a granola bar. Put some calories in you before you go. It's great for bushcrafting and backcountry trekking. If you're just out there trekking, learning the lay of the land and so forth, you just want to stop for a quick bite, you want something hot, hey, you can make some quick ramen noodles with this. So another thing that's very important is that relief operations, they use this. They're using with a disposable metal stove that's included with their fuel ration packs. So this is very, very handy for them. Again, they have a disposable stove, and they also get the hexamine fuel tablets. That's for the relief organization. But this is really great for military personnel because, again, there is no smoke. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this. I am going to do a demonstration on this, so stay tuned for part 2. But it is highly advisable, and I think we all know, you do not light hexamine fuel tablets in your house. It will leave an odor, and it's just not safe. So guys, with that said, join me on my next video for a demonstration of COGHLANS emergency stove. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video.